All right, guys. So this is a quiz. I'm going to treat it like a quiz for you guys. Keep in mind you can use your packet for this. Page 3 and page 4. 3 and 4 in your packet will definitely help you for this. So go ahead, and all I need you guys to do is, well, you're going to be typing in your answer. So if I were you, I'd have a piece of paper out so I could write down some of my work. All right, what is the equation for slope-intercept form? That is y equals mx plus b. And guys, you can pause this at any time, but I'll also be putting some questions in for you. All right, for this, let's see here, this first one here, your answer, give an equation of a line that fits the criteria. All of your answers should look something like y equals mx plus b. Okay, so like an example would be like y equals 2x plus 5. Okay, all of your answers for this top part should look something like that. So go ahead and, using y equals mx plus b, see what you get for number 1. Or number 2a. 2a. Alright, so here's my x and my y. So I'm going to plug y in for y, so it'd be 7 equals, this is my m, negative 2/3, times x, which is negative 4, plus b. You can get some decimals here, guys. That is okay. I promise. Okay, make sure you use your calculator. So I'd have negative 2/3 times negative 4. You should get something like 2.7 plus b. I'm going to subtract 2.7 to get b equals 7 minus 2.7 to get 4.3. Now, do not just put 4.3 in for your answer. I will not give you credit. Your answer should be y equals your slope. So just put in the ed puzzle negative 2 divided by 3 x. Make sure you have that negative in there. And then plus 4.3. This is how I should see it in your ed puzzle. All right. Now go ahead and do letter B. For here, I'd have negative 6 equals my slope, 5/2, times my x, which is 9, plus b. Negative 6 equals, if I do 5 divided by 2 times 9, I get 22.5 plus b. Then I will subtract. B equals negative 28.5. Guys, use your calculators. So I'd have y equals 5 over 2x minus 28.5. But exactly like letter A here. All right, so for this next one, we're going to have to use our slope formula. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. All right, so I'm going to go, these are my x's, these are my y's. M equals, so I'm going to have to do 2 minus 6 over negative 8 minus negative 5. All right, so now I'm going to ask you what the slope is. 2 minus 6 is negative 4. Negative 8, so if you have minus negative 5, changes to a positive. Negative 8 plus 5 is negative 3. Negative over negative is a positive. All right, then from there, you pick a point. Either one. I'm going to choose this one. So I have 2 equals my slope, 4/3, times x plus b. Always solve for b. 4/3 times -8, -10.7. Then I will add 10.7. to get b equals 12.7. And I have y equals 4/3 x plus 12.7. All right. Now to do the next one. y2 minus y1. 1 minus -7 over x2 minus x1, 2 minus 6. One plus 7, so make sure you change those signs. 1 plus 7 is 8. 2 minus 6 is -4. That's going to simplify to -2. All right, pick a point. Love me some positive numbers. I'll have 1 equals my slope, -2, times my x value, which is 2, plus b, x and y. 1 equals -4 plus b. Add 4. b equals 5. So it would be y equals -2x plus 5. All right. It's a lot of the same process for a lot of these guys. All right. Letter E. Parallel. Parallel means they have the same slope. So I will use -3/4. Okay, so then from here, I can plug in x and y. 9 equals -3/4 times -4 plus b. Multiply those two together, 9 equals 3 plus b. And I have y equals -3/4 x plus 6. Parallel again, same slope. M equals -3. Remember, guys, I should always see a b for that. X and y. I would get 4 equals -3 times -5 plus b. 4 equals 15 plus b. When you multiply, b equals -11. So I should get y equals -3x minus 11. Okay, very, 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 very similar to each other. Okay, perpendicular. All right, this is one where I have to flip it and change it. So perpendicular, my new slope is -4/3. Okay, here's my x, here's my y, so I'd have -2 equals -4/3 times 6 plus b. Multiply the two together, -2 equals -8 plus b. Add 8 to both sides. b equals 6, so I have y equals -4/3 x plus 6. X and y perpendicular again. So I'd have a new slope. My new slope would be -1/6. So I'd have 9 equals negative 1/6 times 5 plus b. 9 equals 5/6 would be negative 0.8 plus b. I would add 0.8. Get y equals negative 1/6 x plus 0.8. Boom. All right. These last 4 questions will be the end. Okay. I need to find the area and the perimeter. So right here is my formula, base times height divided by 2. Again, these will always connect at the 90 degrees. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to have to use Pythagorean theorem. 33 squared plus y squared equals 55 squared. Okay, I'll subtract that. 55 squared minus 33 squared. Then take the square root. Be 1936. After you take the square root. So the area would be 33 times 44 divided by 2, which would be 33 times 44 divided by 2, which would be 726 for your area. Perimeter, you are just going to add all the sides together. So 44, 55, and 33. So perimeter would equal 132. All right, for letter B here, I'd have 3 squared plus x squared equals 5 squared. You end up getting x is equal to 4. Area would be 3 times 4 divided by 2. Area would equal 6. Perimeter, you add them all together. 3 plus 4 plus 5, which would be 12 yards. The last type of question here, make sure we cut this in half. To make this a 5, so I'd go 5 squared plus x squared equals 13 squared. Subtract, you get x equals 12. But your area then for the area, I would do 10, because I need the whole base here, times 12 divided by 2, which would be 120 divided by 2, which is 60 feet squared. Perimeter would be 10 plus 13 plus 13, 26, which would be 36 feet. Then on the last one here, make sure you cut it in half again to find that height. I'd have 11 squared plus x squared equals 61 squared. X is going to equal 60. So then my area is going to be 22 times 60 divided by 2, which is 660. Perimeter is going to be everything on the outside. So this is also going to be 61. So I'd go 61 plus 61 plus 22, which would be 144.